And welcome back to the channel. On this video I'm riding the Lyric Graffiti X, but that's not what I want to talk about today. On this video I want to talk about what I think is the most powerful, fastest too, fat tire, 26-inch fat tire e-bike that's out there. And I think the winner is the Wired Predator. And that bike is just a beast of a bike. First of all, it features dual motors, a 2,000 watt rear motor and a 1,500 watt in the front. Hub motors, and the combined peak wattage output is 8,000 watts, so pretty powerful. And not only that, but you're looking at over 100 amps from the controller, and you're looking at 72 volts, and it's unheard of for bikes to out there to have 72 volts. The most that you see out there is 60. Even then, there's not very many. Most times it's only 48. Some are 52. But wow, 72 volt. And the Predator also has, with the two motors, a combined 330 Newton meters of torque. I mean, my goodness. I don't think there's going to be a hill that bike can't climb. And if you order the bike now, you won't get it till August. That's the only downside right now, but it's $36.99 too, so it's a little pricey. So you know, I don't know how many people would be willing to spend basically $3,700, but if you are looking for a beast of a bike, then I think that's the best one going if you want power and speed. Speaking of speed, so the top speed on that bike is 55 plus miles an hour. So that bike definitely has speed, and the torque, as I mentioned, 330 Newton meters. I don't think there's going to be a hill that bike can't tackle. Now, if you beg to differ and think there's another bike out there that's more powerful or faster, a 26-inch fat tire e-bike, let me know in the comments. I'd certainly like to hear from you, and let us know what the bike is that you're thinking about that would beat the Wired Predator. Bike's a heavy bike. I think if I remember, the weight is 160 pounds, so it definitely has some weight to it. But the batteries I didn't mention. It does have dual batteries, a 20 amp hour battery and a 15 amp hour for a combined 35 amp hours and 72 volts. That's one I have not yet gotten to, is a 72 volt bike. This bike here is the highest I've been voltage wise, 60. Who knows? Someday a 72 volt could be in my future. But yeah, that Predator sounds like an absolute beast, monster of a bike. And 55 plus miles an hour, all the power in the world to climb hills. If you're looking for an absolute beast, that'd be the one I would think. I don't know of any other, as I mentioned. 26-inch fat tire e-bike. If you like the big tires. And like I say, I don't even know any other ones that are 72 volt. That's the first one. But hey, if you know, other than somebody customizing, doing their own do-it-yourself modifications and stuff, I mean one that you actually purchase from a company ready to go. Yeah, that's an absolute beast for sure. I always think of the Grizzly for the hill climber, but I think this one would leave the Grizzly in its dust. That's the aerial rider Grizzly, if you're not familiar. That was my second e-bike that I got after the Rad Rover 4. I knew I wanted to get one that could climb hills because the Rad Rover is not that kind of bike. And I was scouting out bikes at the time, and that aerial rider Grizzly with the dual motor, I kept coming back to that because at the time that was the one. That was the only one that could basically offer what I was looking for, and had a lot of good feedback from it, from different reviews, and so that's the one I went with. But hey, I think this one is the one to beat. 72 volt. My Grizzly was only 52. Imagine 72 volt, dual motor, over 100 amps in the dual two controllers. Yeah, that's a beast. 330 newton meters. My goodness. Beat that, people. And if you can beat it, or you know one that you think that would be challenged for that one, let us know in the comments. I'd be really interested to hear you on that one. So that's going to do it for this video. If you like this video, go ahead and hit the like button. If you'd like to subscribe to the channel, thank you very much. Just hit that subscribe button. If you want to be notified as to when the next video comes up on the channel, just hit that notification bell. And like I say, if you want to comment on this video or any others that you've seen on the channel, go ahead and leave that in the comments below. Once again, thank you for joining me on this video. And until next time, be safe everyone, and keep your wheels on the road. See you later.